Bradcraft. Yeah, we're mining and a crafting with the Bradcraft. We'll build a building, we'll kill the creep Bradcraft.
Oh, hello. Welcome once again to Stuff and Things Plays. I'm your good friend Bradley, and this is Minecraft. We are on our way to our monster spawner that we have built over the ocean. In the last episode, we went down into a under-ocean tunnel to try to clear it out of enemies because I was convinced that those enemies that were spawning in the air pocket cave under the ocean were preventing enemies from spawning in my monster spawner, and I wasn't getting very good rates of drops. Well, let me show you what's been happening. I thought that it had improved things, but now, after a while of me sitting there and waiting for monsters to spawn, even going, away from keyboard, I just still wasn't getting very good drops of monsters. So let me show you here. And because of this, I have been extremely busy. I don't think you were ever going to see again a larger amount accomplished between two different episodes of the Bradcraft show. I have done a lot between the last episode and this one, but I just want to show you. We have the spawner here, and it's important to have a spawner because you need to be able to get levels. I need to be able to enchant things. I go through tools like crazy, and if you keep trying to repair an enchanted tool, it gets more and more expensive and more difficult, and eventually you just want to enchant a new tool. So here we are. Here is our spawner. Frame rate is still not great. I don't think this chunk is totally loaded in yet. And as we sit here, nothing's really happening. Eventually, a few monsters will start to trickle down. The little trick I was doing where I would come back here and pillar up really high so I could get away from the ground level, that was kind of working. Now you'll see, we have a nice little trickle. It's not horrible, but it's not amazing. Smack these little jerks. Jerks and creeps. It's not good. Basically, I'd be sitting here waiting forever to get enough to get a few levels, especially to get up to 30 levels to actually... Where's the sun going here? Okay, we're good. To get enough to actually enchant at the highest level, which is level 30. So, because of that, I decided that I was going to build a new monster spawner. And I was going to have to go all out to make sure I would get the highest rate of drops I could possibly get. Hold on. And so I've been working on that very diligently. Now, as we approach my area, my main base area, I'm going to try to avert my gaze so you don't see the structure that I've been working on. There are a couple other things that I've been doing too that I will show you first. And then I will reveal to you, I'm just going to be looking at the ground here, the structure that I have been working on for a very long time, expending huge amounts of resources, going through tons of preparation, just trying to get all the things I need. As usual, my eyes were bigger than my stomach. I built bigger and crazier than I needed to build. I tried to keep it sort of... I wouldn't say basic, but I tried not to go too crazy with just extraneous decoration and everything, but you'll see. So we're going to cruise on over to my base, and I'll show you what I've been working on. All right. I don't know why. Every time I try to record an episode, I have a frog in my throat, and it's irritating. So here we are. We're at my elevators, go down to my mine. This goes up to my main base area. We will look in this direction so as not to gaze at the structure that I don't want you to see yet. But here you will see some new additions. I have built some farms. Now, I didn't look up any tutorials or anything for this, and typically when I would do farms, I never did any sort of automatic harvesting kind of thing, but I decided to do that this time, and I don't know if this is the most efficient way of doing this or anything, but this is how I set up my farms. I've got some, what are these called? Dispensers. So I've got 8 dispensers in a row here. I've got my farm set up. This is wheat. Basically, I have a switch over here. I'm trying not to look at things that you don't need to see yet. Oh, cactus. An enemy cave. I've got a switch here that turns on the repeaters or the dispensers, throws some water down, harvests all the crops. The crops flow into this canal here, and from thence here where I can gather everything. And then I've got chests where I can store all the bounty that I have received. I do not like, goddamn cactuses. I'm not a huge redstone person. I don't know a ton about redstone. This is how I kind of just worked it out. I don't like that all this is exposed. I guess I could try to cover this at some point maybe. But for right now, this is what we've got going. I use some of this mossy stone and not much decoration. Just tried to make it more utilitarian. But I have 2 fields of wheat. And then over here, I made one for potatoes. They're my main food stuff. And then here I've got carrots and beets, but I ran out. I don't have any good method of getting string. I haven't found a spider spawner or anything like that. And so I didn't have enough string to make bows to make dispensers here. So right now I have no automatic harvesting thing for this field. But that took some time. I kind of planned out this whole farm layout. Like I said, didn't look at a tutorial or anything. I made it this way. I've got canals coming under here to water this area because I thought I saw a fox over there. You've got 4, I think you've got 4 blocks from either, like if you put a thing of water somewhere, 4 blocks everywhere from that thing of water will be watered. So I've got 1 here, so I've got 4 and 4. And then we've got water in the front, obviously, to bring all the stuff here. I could, actually that one isn't automatic. I could show you how this works. These aren't fully matured yet, but you go like that. Here comes the water, throws it in the canal, and the canal brings it down here. You grab them all. And I don't know how this works exactly, but you have to flick it several times to reset it to get it back to where it was supposed to be. I don't know if maybe there's a way of doing like a timer or something on it so it just automatically turns off. But let's replant this. See, I don't have very many potatoes because they weren't mature. But there you go. Oh, don't eat that. I wanted to call him Kevin again. He's not Kevin. He's just the Minecraft guy. He is me, as it were. There we go. Plant our fields up. So that's a big project that I did. That would be enough, you would think, for one episode to the next to show you stuff that I've done. But that's not all. Let me sleep here. Ah, damn it. I'm going to have to cut that out. You may have seen something that you shouldn't have seen. I'm going to have to put like a little technical difficulty screen or something there so you can't see it because I'm not ready for you to see it yet. Okay. So I wanted to do a spawner. And I decided that the best way to get the best drops from a spawner was to go up. And in order to go up high enough, you need to be 128 blocks. This is the information that I had from older versions of Minecraft. It seems like this is still the case. You go 128 blocks from anywhere that monsters could spawn. And that meant going up really high. And I decided to do that at the top of my mountain. And I have been building this structure for a very long time now, taking tons of resources, tons of time, tons of glass, stained glass. That's why I have all these cactuses here. I was growing cactuses so I could get green dye. You have to smelt the cactus, get green dye. I was growing a bunch of cocoa beans or pods. Okay, this is the bottom of my structure here. So I could get brown dye. And I have built a crazy, crazy structure. It's not finished yet. It's on the way to being finished, and let me reveal it to you now. The elevators to heaven. So please ignore, I don't have actual scaffolding because I don't have string to make scaffolding with. But I've got all this dirt and ladders and stuff. This is kind of the construction phase. But what you see here are 2 elevator shafts. We have the up elevator and the down elevator. They are built of smooth stone, tinted glass, polished diorite decorations with stairs and things. We have lanterns. We have iron fencing. going all the way up. I think it's over 140 blocks high. Up here, you can't see because I have this dirt structure in the bottom. I was using that to build the floor of the area up above. That's going to be gone eventually, but we have a staging platform for the monster spawner. The monster spawner itself, I'm going to build something on top of the monster spawner, like a little enchantment area and maybe a little house where I can sleep and stuff and be out of the elements. But this has taken so long. It has been so hard because you're working way up in the air. I fell a couple times and died. And here we go. We're getting close to completion. This elevator is actually done and it is operational. This is the up elevator. This goes all the way up to the top of the spawner. Oh man, it looks like I left a piece of dirt just floating there. That's annoying. This elevator is going to be the down elevator. It is not done yet, and this is what we're going to be working on today, and that's kind of the fun part. I've done most of the tedious stuff, so we're going to be able to get to the point where we do the final decorations on the top of this elevator and then fill it with water and then use our kelp to turn all the water blocks into source blocks, and then we put magma on the bottom, and that's going to suck us down. So we got the up elevator, and let me just kind of walk you through this. It's pretty insane. The longest elevator ever made by any human being in Minecraft. Probably not, but I'm going to say it is. So here we go. We go up and up and up and up and up. And here we are. This is the top of the spawner. Now, this is something interesting. When I was exploring, I was looking for a spider spawner. So I was looking in caves, looking in canyons, looking for mine shafts and stuff like that. Never found a spider spawner or a mine shaft, but I found a weird thing that was filled with all this amethyst crystal. And I mined a bunch of it out and then discovered that I could make... I don't have any on me right now, but it's not stained glass, it's tinted glass. This is tinted glass. And I was like, okay, I've never heard of this before. Looked it up, and it is glass through which light doesn't actually penetrate. You can see in it, but it doesn't allow light through. So it's perfect for making a spawner. And that's kind of what prompted this whole idea. So I could make this spawner that you could see inside of, but monsters will still spawn because the light level will be low enough. They're not going to spawn now because I'm so close. But once we get down to the slaughtering platform, I'll show you what's going on. So I made a 3-tiered spawner. In fact, I could actually go in here and show you. Okay, you can see how it lights everything up as soon as that tinted glass gets broken. So this is how I make my spawners. This is my old plan that I've been using for a long time. We've got 4 kind of areas here. We have this canal in the middle. There are trapdoors. So when you have the trapdoors open, the mobs think that they're actual floor and they walk right over them. And that makes them fall down into a canal down below. You can't tell, but there's actually water in there. And they flow down into the middle section and then down the chute. The chute is 22 blocks high, so they fall where they only have a couple hit points left, so you can just smack them from down below. Usually works flawlessly. I've had a few issues that we'll discuss in a little bit, but this is the general layout. And I have 3 tiers here. I have these slabs so that spiders don't spawn. I would love to have spiders, but spiders won't come down into the canal, and they'll just clog everything up, and then you won't get any other mobs spawning. So I think they have to have like a 3x3 open area to spawn. And so this just breaks it up. And so there's no areas that are that big. And that's the basic general outline. If I put this tinted glass back, you will see that it will become insanely dark in here. So we're at light level 0 now. But I will break that out. We'll get some... Wait a minute, is that right over the slab? That doesn't work. Let's go over here. Right about here. And we will break this. And then we'll jump out. And then we'll break these. Yeah, see how that lights up immediately? And then now it's dark. So now monsters can spawn in there. So basically, we have the elevator that goes all the way up from the ground. It's going to come up here. I'm going to have kind of a balcony area all the way around where I'm going to have enchanting and maybe a little shelter and stuff. But I want to leave some of this open so you can come down and stare at the mobs as they spawn in here. They won't spawn right when you're here, but if you start it at the bottom, if you're far enough away, they'll start spawning. And then if you come up here, you can still see some of the people or the mobs flowing into the channels and falling to their doom. And then this elevator is going to bring us all the way down. I might make staircases or maybe just shorter elevator shafts that come from the top of this spawner. Oh, look at that view. Down to the slaughterhouse platform over here. But look at this. We are at level 294, which I didn't even know you could build that high anymore. Or before, you definitely couldn't build that high. I think now, let's see how high you can build. Wow, it's still going. Oh, okay. Height limit for building is 319 now. So here we are. We're at level 320. This block is at level 319, and this is as high as you can possibly build. And look at the world. You can actually see the curvature of the earth from up here. Pretty crazy. There's my road. Over there is my previous spawner, which we won't really need to be using anymore. So this whole road is basically useless because I don't need to go to that spawner, but it's still a good way to get to the ocean and stuff like that. So I'm sure I'll still use it. But here you go. And you can see kind of the decoration on my elevator shaft. This is insane. So we need to finish this elevator shaft. We need to get water in it. Before we do that, though, I'm going to show you what the slaughter platform is like. And I'll tell you about some of the trials and tribulations that I've experienced on the slaughter platform. It's been an ordeal, gang. Oh, yeah. Some of them have spawned in here because I was far enough away. Now look. Here's a little skelly man. Why don't you go for a stroll, skelly man? Take a little walk off a short pier, buddy. Okay, he's not going to walk. Where are some other people? Walk. Okay, he's walking. Oh, there he goes. Now he has fallen into the canal, and now you can see them. There they go. Goodbye. Tons of them. So that's about all we're going to get now, because now that I'm close, they're not going to spawn. But it's working well, I'll tell you that much. Aside from a few little snags that we've had. So these are all temporary ladders and stuff that I have so I can get around. We come down here. This is the killing floor. And I actually have openings into the elevators, but this up elevator goes so fast that you can't actually get out here. I guess I'm just going to use this as a way to get up quickly to there if I'm on the killing floor. Oh, shoot, I need to sleep, and then these guys are going to be too close. Yeah, we might have to go up above again. And then I think if I have the down elevator, I will be able to get out of the down elevator here. So I may not need to put elevators on either side. We'll see. Now look at this thing. You saw how slowly the other one was filling? This thing is insane how quickly it fills up. We have had some issues, though. I'm going to go up and sleep. We've had a few issues. Previously, in every other version of the game, and even the old spawner that I have in this version that we already built, I could surround the little chute with glass, and creatures would fall, and even creepers and everything, but they wouldn't be aggro because the glass is... they can't attack through the glass. And I could just sit there and smack them, and it was fine. But when I built this, and I had it surrounded by just normal glass, I have tinted glass now, and I'll tell you why. I had normal glass all the way down to the bottom, except just left a one-hole gap, or a one-block gap. I'm sitting there banging on the mobs, on the monsters, and then suddenly a creeper came down and just blew up. And so suddenly, the bottom of this tube was just blown away, and dozens of mobs flooded out. I had to abandon this platform because it was just covered in skeletons and creepers and mobs. I didn't want the creepers to blow up everywhere and destroy everything that I had done. I got these cool, God, they're so loud. this cool glass floor. Once this dirt's gone, you'll be able to see down, have a good view of everything. And so it was like, what the hell am I going to do? So I couldn't get the genie back in the bottle. I had all these monsters everywhere. They were still continuing flowing down here and just flooding this area. So I kept trying to come back up. I was trying to pillar up with dirt to get up here. And like, I was going to try to get up here and kind of break the glass and cover it up and then fix the lower section. But every time I tried to get up here, a skeleton would shoot me off and I would fall to my death. So finally I had to go all the way up to the top, break into the ceiling, light up the whole spawner so nobody else was spawning, come down here, take care of all the mobs that were here, and then I rebuilt it with the tinted glass and then iron blocks at the bottom, hoping that would mean that I would be safe. So far, it seems to be okay. I'm kind of nervous about it now, like I don't trust it. But we have so many mobs that spawn now, it's just insane. With 3 tiers and the fact that it's over 128 blocks from the surface down below. I mean, look at this. This rate is ridiculous. I've been here just a few minutes and I've got so many damn mobs. I'm going to be filling up the chest. I've got a chest connected with hoppers here and that's just going to be filled up immediately. Oh, stupid witch. Witches never die with your fist. You actually have to hit them with a sword. Okay, I'm going to get everybody here. Ugh. I'm really nervous about the creepers now. I'm just not sure if I can trust that they're not going to blow any of this stuff up. It always worked before, but it's not working now. Or it hadn't been working. Anyway, lots of schniz from all these assholes. I never have to worry about arrows. I never have to worry about bones, getting bone meal or gunpowder. Got all this stupid armor that I don't want. I'll probably just toss that. Maybe I'll put a little lava thing here where I can throw the garbage away. Oh, we got a music disc. Melohi. Cool. Just don't blow up. Don't blow up. I'm nervous about it. But anyway, we might have either elevator shafts going up or stairs maybe. This is mostly just... God, look at this, the rate of drop here. It's insane. This is just amazing. It's fantastic. Anyway, we have to fix this elevator. We have to finish this out. So we need lanterns, iron bars, and the polished diorite stairs. I think we've got everything we need right now. I don't know if I have enough dirt to get up here at the moment. Maybe I do. We'll start here. Oh, please, be quiet. And we'll get to work here. I'm not going to make you see everything here. Let's get to about this level here. All right, so we'll get rid of this. Get rid of this. We will have iron bars, we will have lanterns, and we will have diorite steps, polished diorite steps. And this is the pattern we're going for here. 2 iron bars, 2 lanterns, breaking the dirt. Pipe down, guys. And there you go. And then we go up. And we do it again. I have done this a lot. I did the entire other elevator tower. That is completely done now. And now we're working on this elevator. And it'll be really nice to have an elevator going all the way down. Because before I had to use the ladders. Oh, what am I hitting here? Oh, yeah, okay. So we don't need to go any further here because we're into the mob spawner. So we'll go around to the other side. God, look at that. I was wondering if maybe it was because like another mob accidentally attacked it or something. Like, I don't know. But then another one blew up later, but I think that was because the tube was already broken, so maybe they could see me as they were falling down. Oh, my Lord. It's absolutely insane. Okay. Anyway. Shut up. We are going to jump out here now. And hopefully not die as we do this. It's a little precarious. What level do we want to be at? Probably 1 down. So like I said, most of the tedious work has been completed. And we get to do... God damn it. Get to do the fun stuff now. The best is when you actually get to fill the elevator up with water and then test it out. and ride it up or ride it down. That's the best part. All right. So only a few more on this side. Then we have 2 other sides to do. I think we will cue the music and cue the super speed so you don't have to watch all this. All right, gang. That's it. We just have to do a little bit up top. I'm going to come down here. We need to gather buckets of water. We need some kelp, lots of kelp. And then we're going to fill this baby up and we're going to make it operational. That's fantastic. Look at this. If you are prone to vertigo, you probably don't want to look at this view. My Lord above. This is high. I don't think I've ever been this high in a Minecraft game before. And I don't mean that metaphorically. I mean, I guess it still is kind of metaphorically because we're talking about a video game, but you know what I mean. I'm very high up. I have fallen several times when I've been working on this thing. I wish I could do scaffolding, but like I said, I just don't have enough string, and I've been putting all the string that I had into those dispensers for my farms. Or into the bows to make dispensers for my farms. So I need to find a good spider spawner or something at some point. As of now, I don't have very much string. So let's break all this. This is fantastic. Okay, we're good. Very nervous about falling. Okay, don't blow up. Please don't blow up. So here we go, gang. They're freaking me out, man. I'm gonna break this. Make sure there aren't any other obstructions in here. Okay, I think we're good there. So we need a couple more blocks for the top of the elevator shaft. Let's go down. Soon we won't have to use this stupid ladder. We'll be able to get rid of this whole ladder, all the rest of the scaffolding that we have around. It's going to be nice. Eat a potato? Who's down there? Oh, it's an Enderman. Ooh, if he has a grass block, I want to kill him because I want to put some grass up above. And it's really obnoxious to try to get a grass block to seed the other dirt blocks. So if he has an actual grass block, it looks like it might just be a dirt block, though. Damn. Why didn't you grab it? Oh, I think he grabbed the dirt block that I had sitting in front of my chest. Oh, no, it's still there. Never mind. He grabbed one that fell down, maybe. I'll kill him anyway. Hey, buddy. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where the hell did he go? Did he die? It didn't seem like he died. But I guess he did. All right, let's grab this dirt. Now, hopefully I will remember to grab everything that I actually need before we get all the way up there again. So, I don't think I need... Oh, it's just dirt. Okay. Or not dirt, rain. I don't think I need any more of the polished diorite. Maybe. I definitely don't need any more glass. So we'll put that back. I think we may still want some of this just in case. Probably don't need this mini. I will leave one thing of diorite steps just in case. Leave some smooth stone. Leave some of that. We do need some of this. The chiseled stone blocks. And we need some smooth stone slabs. And then we need... we need buckets. I think that's everything. And then once we do that, we fill it with water, then we will get our... let's see, I'm going to have to sleep here in a minute. How much of this do I need? I think I need all of this. That's annoying. I guess I don't need all this dirt right now. Am I going to have enough room for this? I need a ton of this. Yeah, maybe not. Is it sleepy time? It rains a lot on this mountain. Okay. We need a lot of this. Oh, okay, we can do it all. All right. I think that's everything we need. And then once we put the kelp in, we'll put the magma blocks in the bottom. I'm going to have to leave my bed here, I guess. So I should probably sleep. It should be getting close to sleepy time, yes? Sleepy time? All right, I'm just going to hang out until it's time to go to bed. Okay. I think we're ready. It's time for the fun stuff, gang. We're going to run up. We're going to put the little top on the elevator. We're going to fill it with water. We're going to fill it with kelp to turn all those water blocks into source blocks so you don't drown. And then we are going to put the magma on the bottom. Oh, where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Okay, so what are we doing here? We put these chiseled down there. Okay, we'll have to get all this going here. Hey, somebody must have come and stolen one of my blocks. Little creeps. Okay, so don't fall down, don't fall down. Yeah, so we put chiseled here, I think. Get some of that. Just have to remember how I did everything else. Okay, so chiseled on top. Oops. And then we did... I think we did chiseled here. And then just smooth stone slabs. Oops. Grab them. I believe that is correct. And then we threw some lanterns on top just to make sure no mobs spawned on here. Beautiful. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. Oh, we're so close. I can't wait to have up and down elevators fully operational here, gang. So here we go. Oh, I didn't fill my buckets. All right. We'll be right back. Damn it. Okay. We finally have everything we need, I think. We've got 4 buckets filled with water. We have all the kelp we need, and we're going to do this thing. I can't freaking wait. This elevator is just insane. Even with my aqua affinity, respiration, aqua affinity, and all that stuff, I was almost drowning just trying to put the kelp all the way up. It's insanity. Okay, here we go. So we want to pour it right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Okay. Now we equip some kelp. Let's get a bunch of kelp equipped. I can't remember how much it takes. It's a lot for each shaft. And we're going to flow on down all the way to the bottom. Let's see if I can sprint descend here before I drown. Yikes. I think we'll be all right. Come on, buddy. Such a weird... It turns it into this weird, like, liminal space when you fill it with water like this because everything outside looks kind of unreal and dreamlike. I like it. Okay, we're fine. Okay. we're at the bottom. We have our kelp. Let's get going. And then you just do this 4 times to fill up every single space, every water block with a kelp block. This is the best part. After all the work to finally get the, I guess, just convenience fruits of your labor, the benefit. It's basically just convenience, so you don't have to go up and down ladders. This is such a long way up. I think it's 160 something blocks, maybe. I can't remember exactly. It's a long frickin' way. Almost out of air. Aren't we there yet? Jesus. Okay. There we go. Let's get the air fully back. Sprint, descend down, and we'll do it all over again. I won't make you watch everything in real time. Okay, we're almost done. Like everything else in Minecraft, it takes a while. It can be a little tedious sometimes, but the benefits will be worth it. Okay, so we've done it. We have got all the kelp in the shaft. Now we have to jump down one last time. We will sprint sneak all the way down. And once at the bottom, we break all the kelp, we dig up the grass that's at the bottom, and we replace it with magma blocks. And that will suck everything down. You'll see all the kelp that's been floating to the surface, the broken off pieces will just suck down to the bottom of the shaft, and that's how we'll know that it's working. And you can see right now, I'm still having my air used up as I go through this shaft, but once we break all of this kelp and turn it all into source blocks, then that won't be an issue. Okay, here we go. Let's go grab our magma. I'm excited. We need 4 pieces of magma. Excellent. Let's break our kelp. There we go. Let's get a shovel. And here we go. It should all come down. Here it comes. Hey! Oh, God, so much work. So much freaking work. Look at that. It's still sucking it down. Man, that was a lot of kelp. It's raining kelp. Holy crap, how much is up there? Jeez. Is that everything? I think so. Okay, we can get rid of all this kelp, and now we get to take it for a test drive. Oh, my lord above. That is good stuff, gang. It's so much freaking work, and there's still a lot more to do. But let's take the inaugural up and then down trip in the elevators to heaven. Ugh. Actually, more like elevators to hell because of the evil beast that this thing spawns. This is so freaking high. So cool. We're going for it. Oh, and I also want to test if I can actually get out of this elevator at the next stop. If I push forward. Because down doesn't go as quickly as up. Did I leave this open? Yeah. Okay. So that kind of works. It's kind of a roundabout way of doing it. I might want to have a direct one. But it works. Now you see my air isn't decreasing. We're just going on down. I guess the air bubbles let us know that we could be breathing in here. It's weird that the clouds go through the elevator shaft, by the way. That's kind of strange. And this is just a little more leisurely pace, but it's still a hell of a lot faster than going down ladders and a lot safer. There you go. The elevators to heaven and to the amazing 3-tiered tinted glass monster spawning chamber that I have up above, along with the slaughter floor, the killing floor, and up above that, on top of the spawner, we will have an enchantment area, a lounge, maybe a bed, a place to rest and refresh ourselves. But gang, I think that's plenty to be going on with for this episode. In the next one, we will put the finishing touches on this amazing structure. But until next time, until we meet again, I've been your good friend Bradley. I'll see you later. Let's do it again. Hey!